So it is a very rainy Monday morning. Today starts my first day with a 30-day challenge, and I was hoping to work out today and make it a, Monday, Wednesday, Friday kind of thing to work out, but I have my Fitbit on, and I am going to make it a goal to get 10,000 steps. If I have to run circles or walk circles around the house, then that's what I'll do. Good morning. It is June 1st. It is Monday. We are starting our 30-day challenge, the one that we are doing with Keto Rewind. We're going to follow her clean keto 30-day challenge, my husband and I. So my husband weighed in, I weighed in, and I'm sorry to say that my very, very dirty weekend resulted in another gain. So I had gained the 2 pounds doing the 10-day challenge, and I had a, hey, who cares, I'm starting fresh on Monday attitude all weekend, and that resulted in another gain. So I am starting off June 1st at 204. So that sucks big time. But what does not suck is the fact that we are starting fresh and we are going to see results, and we're going to be eating clean all month long. So there you go, new start. And it sucks that I did gain 4 pounds in the past couple of weeks, but we're gonna get rid of it for good. So this morning, it is raining cats and dogs outside, and I had wanted to start working out and do all of that, but what I think I'm gonna do is I got my Fitbit on, and I never pay attention. I mean, I got it, and I don't, my iWatch, and I don't pay attention to the activity levels as much as I should. So for today, even though I'm stuck inside, I am going to make it a point to hit at least 10,000 steps. So whether I'm running back and forth around the house, doing whatever I can to move today, then that's what I'm gonna do to at least get that activity up. So I may not be able to work out 3 days a week the way the challenge is, but if I can make it a point to at least get 10,000 steps 3 days a week, and then maybe the following week 4 days a week, then 5 days a week, and then up those steps, then I will call it a win in my book, because I would have still walked outside for 30 minutes. So if I can just have that activity, that's what we're gonna do. So this morning for breakfast, as part of Keto Rewind's first day on the plan, is we have 3 slices of Canadian bacon, 3 eggs, all cooked in the Kerrygold butter, and the coffee with the collagen today for breakfast. So actually, the way that she has it set up is she breaks her fast at noon and she gives herself till 8, because we're doing the 16-8 intermittent fasting. But she also says you do you. So if you don't like something on there, like I don't like feta cheese really on there, so you can replace it with something that you do like. You can kind of change it for you without going too crazy. Like I'm not going to replace feta cheese with American processed cheese. I'm going to replace feta cheese with maybe some goat cheese and see how that works, or just eliminate the cheese altogether. But today we're doing the 3 eggs, the 3 slices of Canadian bacon, and half an avocado. We're gonna break our fast. It is 10:42 right now. I haven't even started cooking, so I would assume we will break our fast at 11, and we're gonna try and keep the 11 to 7 window instead of the 12 to 8. I don't like eating too late anyway, so if we can do 11 to 7, wrap up all of our eating for the day by 7 p.m., then keep that schedule throughout the whole month, I think we will be good. The lesson learned, guys, is that there really isn't a keto food, right? People say, oh, you're on the keto diet. Is that keto? Are you supposed to have that? Is that keto? There isn't a keto food. There is a state of ketosis, right? If you watch these videos on YouTube about the keto lifestyle, then you'll learn that it really is about a state of ketosis. So as you can have maybe more than 20 net carbs a day if your body is still in ketosis. Maybe you can have dairy, maybe you can't have dairy. Maybe it works for somebody else and it doesn't work for you because it kicks you out. Maybe the sweeteners and stevia kicks you out. Just like I was saying before, you know, these are all experiments for me. I've realized this weekend doing the very, very dirty keto is it doesn't matter if I eliminated bread and sugar. I could still eat what I think are low carb keto foods and still be kicked out of ketosis and still see a gain. So that's not good. It probably means that I definitely went over all my calories, probably both days, and maybe something that I wasn't taking kicked me out. My pee strips don't work, so I can't check it. So all I have to do is kind of really listen to my body. And I really want to pay attention to my body this week, especially because with tracking, it's always been hard for me to do tracking because I have it in my head, especially with this meal plan too. I have it in my head. This is what I'm eating for breakfast. This is what I'm eating for dinner. And these are the meals and the food that I am intaking today. And the problem is that it's not really about my body and am I hungry. It's more of like, I said I was going to eat it. It fits in my macros. That's what I'm going to do. And so I had been successful the first 10 months doing it my way, as far as I wasn't tracking, I wasn't weighing, I wasn't doing anything. But for the month of June, I'm going to track and weigh everything and do clean keto and see what kind of results I get by the end of the month. So make sure you're focusing on your ketosis. And by ketosis, that means your body in ketosis with whatever diet that you are intaking. So maybe you're just doing low carb and you're cutting out, you know, sugar, or maybe you're cutting out grains and sugar and anything processed, you know. So maybe you're cutting out dairy in addition to all of that, whatever it is that keeps you in ketosis. I've realized that the prepackaged stuff like my Quest bars and my Rebel ice cream and everything that I was having wasn't doing me any favors, as I could see. And the low carb tortillas and the sola bread, all of these things that I was taking were not doing me any favors. They were not, my body was not reacting in a way where I would lose weight. So we're getting rid of all of that this month and we're starting off fresh. Let's make some breakfast, guys. All right, we are melting 1 tablespoon of Kerrygold butter, and then we are going to be frying up 6 slices of Canadian bacon, 3 for myself and 3 for my husband. I went ahead and already scanned the barcode, so these went straight into the Carb Manager app, and then I'm gonna fry up 3 eggs for each of us. And we'll each have a half an avocado. So since we're about to eat around 11 a.m., I'm gonna hold off on my coffee and have my coffee with collagen as kind of like a snack. And we also get a bag of nuts. So I was thinking maybe I can have the nuts and the coffee with collagen. What are we, 11, 12, 1, maybe about 1:30 or 2, and then have dinner later about 5:30. So that's the plan. Hopefully it runs smoothly. Let me get back to my cooking. All right, this is the finished product. This is my husband's. This is mine. I did scrambled. My husband wanted over easy. And then my daughter has bacon and egg scramble as well. So he has not downloaded, or he hasn't downloaded the Carb Manager app. So I'm not sure if he's going to. I may just have to figure out how his macros are going to work, because he needs because he's going to need more protein than I do and more calories than I do. So we'll have to figure that out and figure out how. I don't want him to starve himself and eat what I'm eating when he needs like 200 calories more. So yeah, we'll see how that adjusts. All right, it's 1 o'clock of day 1 of my 30-day challenge. I'm gonna go ahead and have this 100-calorie pack almonds and walnuts unsalted. I already put them in my Carb Manager. I'll show you what that looks like. But it looks like there are 3 carbs, 2 dietary fibers, so technically 1 net carb for this. And then I've got my coffee with collagen for the first time today. I've not had any coffee. I broke my fast a little after 11, Now it's 1, and then dinner will probably be around 5. Look what I got in the mail. I'm so excited. Keto Comfort Foods by Maria Emmerich. I ordered this before knowing I was going to start the 30-day challenge, but I am excited to try these dinner options on the family. I can look through it to see if there's anything that I could use but during this challenge, but I have a feeling I'm going to have to wait until, I mean, come on guys, there's a keto country fried steak. Oh man, I'm excited. So a friend of mine had recommended this book. I think she said the protein lasagna is in this book, which is what I made last night, and it was really good. So I'm excited to kind of start earmarking possible recipes to try on everybody. If you have this book, let me know. Comment below. Let me know what your favorite dish is to make out of this cookbook, or if you have another cookbook that you love doing recipes from, please let me know, because I would love to learn how to make some of these yummy things for my family. Awesome! So I told Ivy to go through the book and pick out what she'd like for me to try. So just so you know, we've got lots of cooking that I'll be trying. Probably, I'm not sure when, but yep. All right, we weighed out the turkey burgers and we are cooking them up now. And we decided to do zucchini, yellow and green, with some onions, sauteed for our veggies today. And I'm gonna have one of these burgers. Caesar's gonna have 2, just to up his protein. And then we're gonna give him some cheddar cheese on his. But this is dinner. All right, day 1 of the 30-day challenge, and it's day 1 of movement, of exercise. We are taking the dog for a walk around the neighborhood. So let's see how this goes. So this park is really close to our house, and it doesn't give me a lot of steps. So I'm letting the kids play in the playground, even though it's probably wet from the rain today. And I'm just gonna do laps around the park. I mean, it's pretty big grassy area, so I'm just gonna do laps and try and get these steps in. My goal is to get 10,000 steps today, and that's gonna be considered as my exercise. I'm walking Copper. Your ear, Copper. It's all flipped over. Here you go, bud. There you go. All right, come on. We gotta keep it moving. Let's exercise, bud. Look at this water. Beautiful. There's the family playing. All right, so it has been about an hour that we've been walking. Everybody went inside. I looked at my steps and I had only done, well, when I first started, I was only at 2,500 because I did absolutely nothing today because it was raining all day. So we were at home and I did a lot of sitting down. So we did an hour of walking, and that gave me 4,500 steps. So I'm still short 3,000 steps. So I think I may just walk around a little bit more now that everybody's inside, just kind of like around my block, and see if I can get these steps closed up on my rings. I guess I should be moving more during the day. So I hope this is okay and not so jiggly, but I'm like walking and talking. I guess I could stop, but then I don't finish my steps that way. So I do want to say that it was easy today. It wasn't too bad. It was clean. It was basic. It was simple, and that's good. Like, we had turkey burgers. Caesar ended up having two
turkey burgers because his macros are not the same as mine. He needs more protein, he needs more calories. So he ended up having 2 turkey burgers. I think they weighed out till about 9 ounces total. And then he ended up putting 2 slices of cheddar cheese on his burgers. And that's it. That's the only change that he made throughout the day that was different than myself. This morning, the eggs and bacon and avocado were good. It was a little weird because I did do scrambled eggs, and normally when I do scrambled eggs, I put cheese on it, and this time I didn't. So I'm really making an effort to limit the dairy on this because I really want it as clean as possible. I really try to follow a meal plan the way that it is so I can ensure success. So day 2 hopefully goes just as well. We have lots of zucchini, frozen and fresh. We've got lots of broccoli, so I may be doing a lot of that as the veggies. We do have cauliflower rice. I am gonna make the stir fry tomorrow for the day 2 meal plan, but so far so good. Day 1 feels good. I'm excited to see how the rest of the week goes. All right, honey, day 1 is over.
Day 1's over.
What did you think? What do you think of the food? What did you think of everything?
I don't think it's bad. I think it's really good.
Were you hungry at all?
No, I'm not hungry because I drink a lot of water. I drink a lot of that Mio Mayo. It's easier to drink the water with that rather than just by itself. So eating, or I gotta have my coffee. That was the big deal. I had to have my coffee this morning, but I had it black.
Yeah.
That filled me up until I needed to. But as long as I stay busy, I think I'm fine. It's when I'm sitting there waiting and seeing what time it is and
when can we eat? When can we eat?
Exactly.
Is it almost time yet?
Exactly, and that's the
Now we could change our eating window earlier, like the 16-8 intermittent fasting. We would have to eat dinner early and be done early if we're gonna eat early in the morning. Would you have done anything different with the food? Would you have added? Did you feel like you were missing anything?
Didn't feel I was missing anything. I didn't feel like I was missing nothing. I actually had breakfast rather than not having breakfast or skipping breakfast.
That's true, because when you're normally busy.
Yeah, when I got stuff to do, I'll head out and just have a cup of coffee and normally just have dinner or lunch, and that's it.
All right, day 2 tomorrow.
Day 2.
Well, day 2 today. Day 1 today. Day 2 tomorrow.
I look forward to it. Thank you for being a great coach.
Thank you for going on this journey with me.
Here we go.